It's Monday the 8th of February, and for us it's back to work after the weekend. And today we've been putting up the fluxgate house on the base that we made last week. The fluxgate house, the house is perhaps rather a grand name. It's a little fiberglass building, about the size of a sort of medium-sized tent, and it tested our cement when we put it down, so we were slightly worried when we were drilling into it to connect it down as to whether the cement would be okay, and the cement was absolutely fine. And of course we've put a huge number of fixings in to hold this thing down onto the base, because the winds here are just ferocious, and we're now pretty confident that the water can't get into it and that the wind won't blow it away, but time will tell, and perhaps we'll find out next year. We had a problem with the theodolite mounting that we've put on the top of the pillar that we built last week, and it's been causing us a lot of trouble. And part of the mounting sheared off, which in a lot of other situations would be a fairly major problem. But here, because of the number of facilities they have, we fixed it fairly quickly. They have a lathe down in the workshop, and we just turned up a new piece to go on top of the pillar, which was absolutely great. It made me think a little bit about the whaling fleet that used to be at Grytvik, and who had legendary facilities where they could melt steel and cast parts if they needed them for the boats, and they really were incredibly self-sufficient, and I guess needed to be out in this rather remote part of the world. So our building work is pretty much complete at the end of today, and we're feeling pretty much that we've got a lot done. We've got most of our targets met already, and just a few more things that we need to do before we go, which is just as well, because today we found out that our boat home, the Delphin, looks as though it's coming a day early on Thursday, so we'll find out some more about that in the next day or two, but hopefully we're going to still get there on time, and we'll get everything that we need to done before she arrives.